8-6. A weird record for the Kansas City Chiefs. But if we're being honest, it's not like they've been great in this franchise. As I, of course, clicked the wrong option there, but league history. The Chiefs have only won one Super Bowl since the franchise started, which isn't bad, but like they've only been in one too. They beat the Bucks, who were using a rookie quarterback. Well, the rookie quarterback did win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Even still, like one Super Bowl appearance in 4 years, but still, that's what 4 rings from Mahomes now. We play them today. We have a much better record, but team-wise, we're only a slightly better offense and a slightly worse defense. So really, this is a completely even matchup. And given that the Chiefs are home, you can see our first loss in a long time. And to add even more onto the hardships that we have to face, we're missing Quincy Russell and Ian Crocker. Both of them will not be playing for the rest of the season. Our 2 best receivers, our 2 only receivers with superstar or better development, and they just won't play today or for the rest of the season. It may be longer if your name is Greg. I want another tight end. I don't want 2 and then offensive linemen. So right now I need to find someone maybe in the practice squad. Like I think Jerry Pearman could play tight end for us. Why can I not move around? Oh, it's just okay. Like he's 6'4", 224. I think what we're gonna do is upgrade his physical. And we're going to be placing Jerry Pearman at tight end. Now, this is going to be a 2-game stream because I was supposed to do a game last night and 2 games to finish the season today, but instead I'll just do 2 games right now and then 1 game to finish the season tonight. Alright, let's go get Pearman. I think what I'm gonna do is move Donaldson back to practice squad. And that's how we'll free up that roster spot that we need. So I'm sorry Donaldson's going back to the practice squad. But it's just how it has to go. Don't worry, if Spears or Donald gets hurt, I'll be sure to probably add him back. But for now, that's how the roster's going to look. Actually, let me just make sure they automatically moved Pearman to third string tight end. They did. Whoa, he's actually higher overall than Jameson Huff. I'm not going to have him above Jameson Huff because he's not really a tight end, but that's pretty... He actually has really good ratings for a tight end. He's not even a bad blocker. I mean, 56 impact blocking, 62 run blocking. Maybe bro was always supposed to be a tight end, and maybe he'll stay there for the rest of his career. I don't even know. And hey, maybe I should have him over Jameson Huff in that case. His ratings do honestly look better, I believe. Yeah, he's slower. He has much better pass blocking, though. Yeah, I'm going to have him here, because sometimes I do need him for pass blocking. So, we'll have him at second string, but Pearman definitely could find his way onto the field. But, alright, that's it for roster moves. Hopefully we don't have to do too many of those to end the season. We did get a weekly award last week for Tyjae Spears. He absolutely brutalized the Colts. And a Patriots player got 19 tackles. Oh, okay. And he's still not even in the top 3. Anyway, we'll look at this Kansas City team right now. At quarterback, they've still got their man, Patrick Mahomes. Now, in Mr. Hurricane's Jaguars franchise, he did, like, so many seasons. But Patrick Mahomes did eventually leave the Chiefs. I think after his first contract expires. And it's still got 3 years left for me, so we're probably never going to see a non-Patrick Mahomes Chief team. But anyway, I just thought that was interesting. He's still 99 overall. Isaiah Pacheco up to a 96. And they still got Matthew Ogletree back here, who wasn't he a player I was thinking about drafting? I think he was. At receiver, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and Anthony Rucker. So whoever their third string was all those years back clearly isn't on the team anymore. This is still a decent receiver group. She's probably better than decent. You don't really see too many teams with a high 90 and a high 80. Jarrett Wiley is their tight end. No Travis Kelce, I believe he's been retired. Chuck Downs injured. Not a crazy good offensive line. It's just decent, maybe about average. George Karlaftis, Eric Harden, who isn't too great, and then Kyrie Bell, the rookie, who is also a guy who I took a look at. He's pretty good. They're really focusing on his pass rushing, though. He's not really a great run defender. They got him and Kenny Clark at defensive tackle. They got Leo Chenal, Nick Bolton, and Torrey Presley at linebacker. That's a really good group. And at DB, Trent McDuffie, Kamari Connor, and Kevin Roberts. It's a really good young group. Honestly, I don't even know how they're 8-6. I mean, they have Julian Blackman, who probably isn't who you really want at safety right now, but like this is a pretty good team. But then again, we see the Packers with one of the best rosters in the NFL. They're 4-10. I mean, they were like 1-8, so I think they've won like 3 of their last 5. But right now, our division is also interesting because the Armadillos, thanks to a ton of losses from the Texans recently, like the Texans were like 6-4, and they've like won 1 of their last 4 games. The Armadillos managed to jump in front of them in the division race. I'm expecting at least one of these teams in our division to make it to the playoffs, but it's going to be tough. There's a lot of teams in that 7-7, 8-6 range, maybe even that 6-8 range, but I doubt they make it to the playoffs. I think the Colts are probably not going to go, for example. But we're on to we gotta look at our final scouting focus, and then we can. Was it the tight end? I honestly don't remember. I have to actually go check. Okay, Titan franchise season 5. It was Antoine Peterson, James Rhodes, and Josh Ball. And I think I already looked at Josh Ball. I think he was the first one, so I didn't get his James Rhodes turn. You know, I don't really feel like we know that much more about him. I mean, he seems like a good pass blocker too. A to B run block finesse, which I don't really think matters, but he seems like a really good late pick. It's just like, do I want him? I'm not sure how long Jatavion Sanders has left on this deal, but I guess as a team that probably won't be really drafting for a starter, it's fine to really just draft any player that we see fit. We shouldn't run right to positions. We should probably be going with best player available. What are they going with? Deep pass coverage? I don't want to do that. Like, he's much better. Oh, well, he's really elite at everything. But, I mean, they do have Xavier Worthy. Defense is quite tired. Well, y'all kind of deserve this because you haven't allowed 20 points in like 5-6 games. And I think we should run inside. They don't have many weaknesses, but their defensive tackles are slightly worse than, just because one of them, which is their best one, can't really stop the run. What did we do last time? Groves and Sparks, I think. So this will be Groves and Hurst. Let's throw 2 passing touchdowns, allow 24 or less, 300 offensive yards, and 15 plus first downs. It's just a really bad. It's not actually, no, it's really not that bad. I'm gonna be honest. It isn't that bad of a time to be injured because we are pretty much already the best team in the NFL. Like, we need to lose out and then the Steelers win out at this point to not be the first seed, which is already highly unlikely that we lose out, even without Russell and Crocker. The Lions haven't been that good this season. What is going on? How am I going to score on this play? Well, it doesn't matter. I can't use Groves. He's just too slow, so I just have to hand the ball off every time. But I mean, hey, it works out well. Why do I even stream this early? Even the people who sometimes do check on my streams never do in the morning. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. I just like streaming. Well, sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't feel like it. Dang. They're all over this play, but never mind, we still scored. How much do I need? Because if it's too much, I might actually end up missing gold, which I haven't really messed up that much, so I'm not sure how I'm not at it yet. Okay, that was enough. It's 35,000. Oh, you're never failing that. You're never not getting the 35,000. Okay, and now we got Hurst. I'll just do regular trench battle for him. I do not feel like doing chase and tackle. It's crazy that I beat them so quickly that I did all of that and still had a second to spare, a whole second. Yeah, I don't need it. If I get pancaked, I'm gonna be really mad. Okay, I'm getting up. Okay. That almost ended up going really poorly because Tevin Jenkins made the best block of the entire season that he's made, which might be a little bit rude to him, but also I'm not re-signing him, so I don't really care how he feels. Just go win your ring that we know you didn't win with the Bears. So this is our actual hardest game of the year. Our second hardest was the Packers game, and then the third hardest, I'm talking about overall wise, and then third hardest I think was the Broncos game. This is our actual toughest game. We're going with the all whites today. And the Chiefs will go with the all reds, because I'm going with the all whites. So obviously they should go with the all reds. I can't even speak right, but as long as I win, it doesn't matter.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and it's Tyjae Spears. He ranks among the rushing leaders, third in the league.
Let's go. I mentioned last stream that it might snow because we're on the road at Kansas City late, and I was somehow right.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League.
I'm the GOAT.
Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gordon on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction?
Nothing about we've played each of the last two Super Bowl champions this year. Played the Packers and now we're playing the Chiefs. But I mean we're Tennessee. We don't deal with that snow. This is gonna be kind of scary, but I'm sure we can handle it.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here.
To return is Tehran Candidate, who will be being our third string without Quincy Russell. And our Ray Shane tackles. This is my first time seeing snow in Madden 25. That's kind of crazy.
So here are the Titans now for their
I
first
know
drive.
Snow won't really get good till Madden
They will be
26,
led
but
out by
you know.
their second-year quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down up in the Snow game, and it's Ty J. Spears making a play. 15 yards on the first play. I honestly couldn't even tell where we were on the field because can't really see much. You can kind of see the numbers. You can kind of see the Chiefs logo. And this by Spears is only a yard this time. Look at that game last week. That was pretty crazy.
Just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any
Donald Reynard on the field this time around on 2nd and 9. And we get it out. Oh, what a catch. Sanders escaped the linebacker as well to get that first down.
As the tackle's made at the Chiefs 37.
Reynard, first carry goes for 4. And is that the lineman we were literally just checking out that got hurt right there? Well, he's not returning. That'll make running inside even easier. That's Kenny Clark. That's their backup. But still, my point still stands. Reynard, oh, look at Chanel getting right in there. It'll be 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on
Firing, caught by Burks.
that's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Titans at 13-1 now on the year. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
Yes, sir.
Talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
And now it's Reynard again. Cuts inside the 10. Chiefs aren't really stopping anything.
For 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through...
Well, I don't know why. I'm just not feeling a big commentary push right now. I mean, it makes sense. There's only 3 games left, and we pretty much clinched the first round bye. Outside throw for Reynard, and he battles to the 6. I think Groves has also officially hit 4,000 passing yards. I think Ben did. I think he hit it like on his 2nd throw, but on 2nd down, Spears stayed on his feet for quite a little bit, but they're gonna say, "Whoa, what are we doing? They're not gonna give me forward progress because I definitely get to the 5 here, but they're gonna give me like where I fell." Come on, what are we doing, refs? I know it's snowy, but y'all need to lock in. Oh, man, the refs got frostbite. They are not locked in. And we fire, and it's intercepted. Our first pick in a while, and it might be the biggest mistake as he's off to the races. And he breaks a tackle, breaks another before being brought down at hour 21. What are we doing? I mean, when's the last time Groves threw a pick? Like, I actually want to know. I know he didn't throw one last week.
If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Wait, what are you talking about? That's his first pick in like at least 2 games. And you're over here saying, if I was the backup, I'd say put me in the game. Like, bro, he has like nearly identical. He has the same amount of yards as Patrick Mahomes and like 3 less touchdowns and 1 less pick. Well, not anymore, but still, like, what are we talking about? Sometimes the commentators, even with Brandon Gaulden having extra voice lines, him and Charles Davis, sometimes they just really don't match the situation. Handoff to Isaiah Pacheco. No gain. Hutchinson getting in there. Just taking a look at Groves. He didn't throw a pick last week. He threw 2 touchdowns, no picks. And then in our game against the Broncos, Mr. Groves. Actually, I'm going to play the game. I'm also going to try to take a look at seeing the last time Groves threw an interception. It's been at least 2. I don't think he threw one in the Broncos game either. Anyway, 1st and 10. Let's not downplay Greg Groves this season. And there's a sack. Aiden Hutchinson for his first sack in quite a while. I mean, first full sack. He's had a couple of half sacks, but I mean full sacks. Yeah, sack number 7 for Aiden Hutchinson. 3rd and 18. It's a tight end screen, and he will get a decent amount of yardage, but he's nowhere near the first down as the former Chief, L'Jarius Sneed, makes the tackle. And they still got Butker. I'll say I am kind of excited to see weather. I used to not be, but honestly, like, looking at that trailer, looking at that snow, it really did look great. You just cannot turn the ball over in the red zone. That was on me, definitely. I mean, I thought he was open, but tried to fit it in, did not end up happening. And then the great return. Speaking of great returns, James Meredith to the 47 as we cannot be stopped. Yeah, Groves did not throw a pick against the Broncos. And then in our only primetime game, where we played the Commanders, Groves. He did not throw a pick against the Commanders, so that's 3 games. 1st down and 10. Cut back for Spears and a broken tackle. He gets 8. Dude, he had like 6 or 7 broken tackles last week. It was actually insane. Groves sacked from behind, and that will be a loss of 3. This was allowed by Eric Guerrero. So you see us try to step up in the pocket here. Don't really like any of our options. And then just... He realized... Oh yeah, because Guerrero was getting beat anyway, so... It was pretty much guaranteed that we were getting knocked down there. Okay, so the last time Groves has thrown an interception before this game, which he just did, was against the Bears 4 games ago. So, yeah, he has not been throwing a ton of picks. I'm not really sure why they're saying that the backup has any chance of getting in the game. Firing across the middle. Caught by Marvin Mims, the former division rival of Kansas City. He'll likely lead us in yards this season, thanks to the 2 injuries to our 2 best receivers. But yeah, that play was pretty much guaranteed to work against the blitz. As long as Groves made an accurate throw, which he did. Not much commentary going on. I saw that Bolden might be trying to jump that. I was like, nah, just fit it in. That was a good job by Groves. Offense is doing well again, but just gotta turn it into points this time. And look at Spears shedding yet another tackle as he's inside the 10. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. What? Is home field advantage actually having an effect? I cannot remember the last time that happened. Caught. Mims brought down inside the 5. It'll be 2nd and goal up to 3. And it's the end of the 1st quarter. Or maybe it's just like very hard to see home field advantage unless it's a really good team. Because like this is the first time I can remember seeing home field advantage actually have an effect. Because it's not visible anymore. And because I haven't seen the weird play art. I haven't seen anything like that. I couldn't audible there, which is definitely the Chiefs effect. But maybe, I don't know how it works anymore because you can't see it. But hand off to Spears, and he walks in untouched. We take the lead here in Arrowhead. It's his 10th? Oh, yeah, he ran for 3 last week. I was going to say he just had like 6. But yeah, he ran for 3 last week and just scored number 10. Look how harder it is to kick in the snow. Ooh, I do not want this to come down to a game-winning field goal.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
That's a deep kick from Stonehouse. Yeah, no chance they return that. Look at that. It'll be very funny if the player that ends up winning the game also ends up winning the passing yards record, or leading the league in passing yards. I mean, of course it's not guaranteed. I could definitely win this game and throw 100 less yards, possibly, but it'd be funny if the winner also led in yards. That's an amazing tackle by my user, Jerome Baker. Loss of a yard. Thing is, I really do want to have that Xavier Worthy. I really do want to have Bushrod as my starting defensive tackle over Wilkins, but Wilkins has been pretty solid this year, so it'd be really weird to just say, oh, I want to put in the potential worst player just because I like him more. Like, I'm trying to win a Super Bowl here. I do not care about which player I had more connection with. Speaking of J-Rod, Josh Bushrod is injured, and he will not return. He's slightly injury prone, kind of like Crocker and Russell. Those are the 3 players, like, if you see there's an injury, you expect it to be one of those 3. And he could be very well missing this season, too, as he is out for at least the rest of the game. Luckily, we have Devontae Wyatt at 3rd-string defensive tackle, and I trust him a lot as well. And Mahomes, the blitz gets to him! Jerome Baker! And an abdominal tear? Oof, yeah, he's out for the season. And all of a sudden, our injuries are piling up. It was like week 8 through like 12, or maybe even like week 6 through 12. Our injuries were completely fine. But since then, nothing can go right for us as they just throw it away. Smart move by Mahomes. He was pressured again. Hutchinson wanted him again. It'll be 3rd and 17. Yep, there's Wyatt in his last year of his Titans contract. We definitely respect what he did for us, though, as Pacheco looking for that 1st down mark. He won't get it. He'll be 3 yards short, and they're going to go for it. Andy Reid keeps his team on the field. That's bad, because I feel like we might not be able to stop him. 14 yards on 3rd down. Allow a 4th and 3. And they got a wide open man. Amani Hooker, the slowest safety in the league, gets cooked by Jared Wiley. Dude, that's why I call him the slowest safety in the NFL. Did you see that? I mean, I know it's snowing, but oh my God. He was not going to catch him if it was 100 yards. And Rashee Rice, or who's that, Xavier Worthy? That's Rashee Rice, scores, and they take the lead right back. Career touchdown 109 in like season, I mean, wait, no, that's like season 5, so it's like season 7 of his career, season 6, and he has 109 touchdowns. What? Anyway, Teron candidate to return another kick, and he's down at the 35. Here's Spears. He's having a good day.
Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And frankly, it's just about
Groves wants a big play on 1st down. Looking downfield for Marvin Mims to the 26. And a huge 1st down. Look at Marvin Mims today. He does not like Kansas City, and I know why. Didn't he show out against the Broncos too? Just any team in the AFC West should fear this man. I can already tell this is going to be a highly competitive game.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. In motion left goes Burks. Back to throw now.
Oh, I did not think he was going to be all over Spears like that. No gain. Chanel's been pretty solid.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could
Spears gets only 3. That felt like more than 3. I feel like the refs are kind of cheating me right now, but 3rd and 7. Wrong button, no. They're going to call pass interference. Never mind, it's perfect. In the back of the end zone. We're going to be on the 1-yard line. It's on the young safety Desmond Ship.
But the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
See what we can do with Spears. Not much. He actually manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. I thought that was going to be a loss for sure.
Give him the completion, no gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
I didn't expect us to run with Spears, but we're going to see if we can catch him off guard this time.
2nd and 1.
Getting out the Spears again, but he gets nothing in stride and loses 3. You gotta catch that in stride. But instead he does his whole turnaround. Like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Firing. Burks scores, though. And we take the lead back. Burks was hurt for a little bit of the season, but he's back, and in his final year as a Titan, he's hoping to win his first ring.
I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I appreciate that, but that was my first read. I was not reading through progressions. I saw Treylon Burks and was like, I could probably get that in there. Oh my goodness, Browns are falling off. What is happening? How are y'all losing to the Ravens that badly? They're 5-9. All right, defense. I still believe in y'all. And passing, it's caught. The throw was off, but it's caught anyway by the former Texas star, Xavier Worthy. Speaking of colleges, I have absolutely no idea what college Rashee Rice went to. Just randomly. I've noticed this so many times. Whenever I think, I wonder what college Rashee Rice went to, and I just got no clue. Anyway, 2nd and 9 after the quick tackle. Speaking of Rice, there he is. Brought down by Tapp and Baker. 3rd down and 4.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes.
And they just fire it wide open. That's actually a really good play for 3rd and short. It looks really nice. 2-minute warning. The Chiefs will get the ball. So if they score here, they're in a really nice spot.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on, let's get some more pressure. Which also means we have to guard for at least a little bit.
And again, it's Mahomes.
And underneath, and it's picked off! Braxton Tapp steps out of bounds at the 16, but that ball just barely underthrown in the snow, and that's enough for Tennessee to take over. Tapp's 2nd pick of the season. Looks like he's beat, but the throw just isn't really where it needs to be. You see that Worthy would have needed to turn around if he wanted to catch that. We're not done yet, Kansas City. We still got the lead. We got the football. Ooh, that's a tight window. That's a great play by Trey McDuffie. 2nd and 7. Firing wide open man. Ty J. Spears downfield. Down at the Kansas City 45. He's been effective on the run game and the throwing, and the pass game. That is not even close to a perfect spiral either. You can see the snow's making it harder for both quarterbacks, but Groves is winning the duel so far. Well, even though both teams do have an interception. One-on-one downfield for Sanders. It's picked off. What a play. Just steps out of bounds. I cannot believe Desmond Shipp just did that. And now our first multi-interception game, I'm guessing since before the bye week. I mean, this looks so open. I cannot believe that. Maybe there's some random dude on the internet who will tell me that I shouldn't throw this, but this looks open. But he just got all the way over there and then jumps over Sanders' head to get that. Like, that's just insane. Hey, the second Starks makes that play, or Sparks, is the second I make one of them a team captain. I'll tell you that. I mean, that's just absurd.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
2nd and 4 now. Mahomes basically not punished at all for his prior mistake, thanks to our interception right back. And there's going to be a timeout by the Chiefs. And now they're at hour 45. And this is another short throw to number 80. Are they not going to use a timeout? No, they're going to let this waste to 35 seconds and lower. And they will hike it with about 30 seconds to go. And he goes short again to number 80 again, who'd be just short of the first down. And they call a timeout with 22. So this throw has to go to the end zone, right? Or maybe to the sideline. But even then, it's going to be really hard to kick a field goal in this weather. From deep, at least. And he's going to just throw it away. Just making sure Snead cannot catch that. And they'll kick a 52-yarder in the snow. Let's see if Butker's used to it. His kick is up, and that is good. 13-14. I doubt this game is going back to even anytime soon, considering the fact that it's a 1-point game. That's kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to tie up a 1-point game. 1st and 10. Nice little gain. We'll see if we can do something. I mean, we're at the 40. Certainly possible. Firing short. That's going to be Mims. Out of bounds. I think. No, they want me to kick the 66-yarder. Do I have wind on my side? I do not. I'm not kicking that. They're tripping. They think I'm kicking a 66-yarder, which I've missed from 62, I believe, this year, without wind going against me. No, we're not hitting a 66-yarder. I'd rather just throw a Hail Mary. I think that's just more. Well, not even really a Hail Mary, but just more of a jump ball to somebody. Going to Marvin Mims, one-on-one. Are they going to call pass interference again? That's insane. This time on Shamari Carner. I don't know where. I didn't see pass interference. I mean, I guess that little bump right there, because when he slows down, but like that's very weak for pass interference. But nonetheless, we're not going to go for it. I've seen how many times we've tried to run the ball up the middle for 1 yard on 4th down and it doesn't work. I am absolutely taking the 4-point lead. Aubrey's kick to take the 4-point lead before halftime is good. And I mean, that's a 4-point lead against one of the best teams in the NFL. Record not standing. I'll definitely take it. See you guys after the break.
Christmas Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We begin in the gateway to the west in St. Louis, Missouri, and no shortage of offense in that one. 27-14 the score at halftime. Christian Kirk, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Will Shipley, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they trail the visiting Colts as that one's gone to the intermission. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run. We saw a solid first half out of the man from Tulane, Tajay Spears. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. The big story thus far
All right.
has really been the snow.
Let's keep throwing the ball short. And for the Chiefs, I think it's actually a good thing that they haven't been able to throw the ball medium much, so I'm going to continue doing that. We're going to do a quick halftime stats time because I have to play 2 games this morning. Groves is 13 of 15. He doesn't even have an incompletion. He has 2 picks. That's literally just what he has. Spears 9 for 48, 1 touchdown. Raynaud 19 yards. Mims 4 for 82. Burks 3 for 20 and a touchdown. Spears 3 for 33. Sack allowed by Eric Guerrero. Tackle leader is Baker, along with a tackle for loss and half a sack. He has half a sack along with Van Ness. And Hutchinson has a full sack, a pick by Tapp. I'm assuming no deflections for us either. So, yeah, there's been a full half of football and no deflections. It's been Mahomes is not throwing a deflection. He's thrown 1 pick and 2 2 throwaways, actually. Yeah, he's thrown 2 throwaways. I remember he's thrown 2 throwaways in the pick, and we've just thrown 2 picks. We're not gonna. Okay. Here comes Mahomes. Feeling a little Mahomey to begin the second half. And what just happened? I literally did not even know the ball was going to him. I really did not understand where the ball was going. Wait, what happened? Oh no, even if I didn't know where the ball was going, it still would have been a touchdown. Because actually, I wouldn't have gone for play. I didn't know who I was. I thought the ball was going over here. The ball went over here. And yeah, even if I did know what's going on, I already clicked on the L'Jarius Sneed and went for play ball. So it was already cooked. I mean, that's just
67 yards.
That was just a curl route, and he just wait. Let me see. So tight end.
He's come right out of the locker room and
Oh, so this guy was running the curl. Yeah, so he was running a go route, and they decide to throw this, and Sneed takes the word before I even turn into him. He's already facing this, and then yeah, it's already over. They scored as soon as the play started, really, if they threw it to him. That's actually insane.
and that one gives him a 3-point lead.
Well, that certainly happens.
The fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown.
And we're brought down at the 30.
Pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense
Ignoring that last 1 play drive, I still just so confused. But and Spears gets 3.
They've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score?
And I mean, they're doing pretty well. 2 runs, a total of only 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Ooh, he's blitzing, firing it. Yeah, as soon as I knew he was blitzing, I knew I was getting it to Burks here. His 4th reception of the game. Groves lock in. Firing it to Sanders. He got 4 right there.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Ooh, right now it gets 4 right there. 3rd down. And Spears, are you going to say he's short? No, they're going to say he got it. Just enough on the 2-yard run. Probably less than that. Firing, caught by Byer. Another short gain. Groves not being very risky with the football. We know what happened last time. Oh, come on. That just, he had too much room for you to not block there. I think it was Latham. And we get it in there. What a catch. Traylon Burks stays on his feet. That's the type of thing you can do when Greg Groves is your quarterback, because tell me there's not many quarterbacks who can just say, actually, I'm going to move on the run just to throw it. And this is absolutely perfect. There's like no other way to throw this without being incomplete or an interception. Then he gets away from the safety ship. I mean, that's exactly what we want. Spears trying to get away, but it will result in a holding penalty on somebody on this team. It's on Jatavion Sanders. Ooh, now 1st and 19. I don't love that. Spears, nice carry! And he dusts the Chiefs for a touchdown. How many lead changes has there been today? Is he rolling in the snow? I mean, that's just exactly what you want. That's perfect. That's like a perfect run play. Like, Guerrero gets his guy, Jenkins gets upfield, and then Burks makes contact with 2 players, and Mims holds his block just long enough for Spears to go all the way.
Halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead. And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed.
4-point lead once again.
Moving the ball down the field. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
It's our first time allowing 20 points since that Texas game. And that's the Texans game. That's so crazy. And it's in the 3rd quarter. I mean, this is the best offense we've played in a long time, too.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
and Pacheco gets a yard. Nice tackle.
Try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here comes Mahomes. Fires. And it's caught. He stayed in bounds. Are you kidding me? That's just too much time to throw for Patrick Mahomes.
In motion goes the tight end. Now on 1st down, he'll drop.
And there, he's hit. The ball comes out. Ernest Jones got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at
The fumble forced by the unblocked man, Aiden Hutchinson. And that is crucial. I don't care about the boos. He runs into his own lineman. That is so crazy. So, they don't send anyone to block, so Hutchinson's unblocked. Runs into Van Ness, who's blocked. I mean, their lineman who's kicks back so far. And then when he tries to escape, coughs up the ball, and then looks like Wyatt missed, and then Mahomes just doesn't even go for it. I don't even know if he knew that he wasn't down. But that is such a big play. Firing short, caught by Burks, who spins and gets the first down.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Play action for Groves. Firing downfield. Jump ball. Sanders can't bring it in. Nice coverage by Trent McDuffie. Dude, Charles Davis loves dissing Greg Groves. Brendan Gaughan will get a ring when we win, but you're not getting one, Charles. Firing, open man, it's Kennedy, he dropped it! What a terrible drop by the rookie. And Aubrey instead will make it 7-0. I mean, a 7-point lead. We could have made it a 2-score game.
Charles, and they get 3 points out of it. And they made sure they got something out of that takeaway, didn't they? Because even if they
Armadillo's up by 10, making that last second playoff push.
Without putting something on the scoreboard.
Return for whoever number 80's name is. I can't remember, but he has been destroying us today, so probably should be remembering his name. They're going to show Mahomes again. Probably getting sacked this time.
And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets.
First you say he's been doing great, and after one fumble you completely change to say he's been doing terrible. Has he been doing good or not? I mean, 2 turnovers, 2 touchdowns, both teams. Groves 2 picks, Mahomes a fumble and a pick. Hutchinson in the zone.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last.
And here comes Rashee Rice, who gets hammered by Amani Hooker. Hold on, I think momentum is shifting. I think the tides are turning. I think the table is flipping. Mahomes to throw. He's got time. And he just fires out of bounds. Pressured again. It'll be 3rd down and 10. And Mahomes is going to scramble, and he's going to have enough. The first time that we really don't get pressure on the drive is the worst part, because he's easily able to run. He fires to the screen, and that's a great tackle by Taylor Sparks, the rookie.
Maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2nd down and 8.
Nearing the end of this 3rd quarter, Mahomes looking short. He's got him again. It's Rucker. I think his name is Anthony Rucker. And we're on to the 4th quarter. Will the Chiefs be the team to end the Titans' 8-game winning streak? Or will we once again prove that we're the best and the team to beat in the AFC or even in the NFL?
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Third down and short. Mahomes gets it out short to Wiley, and he's got more than enough for the first down.
Chiefs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Browns trying to make a comeback against Baltimore. Ton of good AFC games today. Do I just run in here? No, I'm not going to do it. I mean, he got open anyway. Might as well. Okay, is there a plan now? Just keep doing short routes? Because we can play that same game next time we get on the field.
He can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Mahomes now to throw.
Mahomes fires on the comeback route, and he's got his man. Rucker again. He's got to be over 120. Probably over 150. I think the Chiefs have found our kryptonite, and there's going to be a jump. Probably on our side. Yep. I mean, they've been happening less often, but they still happen more than false starts, so.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
And he got a wide open man. It's Rucker again. Now he's over 150. I mean, are you serious? Mahomes has found his guy. He's found his new Tyreek Hill, his new Travis Kelce. I don't care what you call it. He's always open. And he's got him again for a touchdown to tie the game. Anthony Rucker will not be stopped. How many catches did he have in that one drive?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
So a 10-play drive. So he returned the kick, caught one, and then Wiley twice, then caught 3 in a row. He caught 4 passes and returned the kick in that drive. Nothing we could do could cover Anthony Rucker. And we'll start at the 25 as we look to take the lead back. Can't really get stopped here. This isn't a spot where you want to give the Chiefs the ball back because they found our kryptonite.
It's all been on display throughout. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They no longer have the lead.
And Spears will start with a 6-yard gain.
Up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
I mean, it's unlikely I will waste that much time, but sure.
Here's 2nd and 4. The Spears with another carry.
Jenkins got to get to Bolton there.
Following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Gonna need this Jenkins, Skoronsky, Guerrero. And we're gonna have enough despite Jenkins missing his block again. And Treylon Burks injured. It looks like his shoulder. He heads to the sideline. So now we'll have Meredith getting on the field. And he's got blinding speed. We'll fire instead to the open receiver, to Ron Kennedy. To Chiefs territory at the 38. That is huge. Like, we're getting time to throw, and that is really nice. When I think about it, let's just take a look at the injuries in this game so far. So Butchraw's not going to be back for a while. Burks should be fine because he was on the sideline. Ooh, Clark's not going to be back for a while. And then the left tackle's been hurt. Spears can only get 2 this time around. He just bruised his shoulder. Nice play by Candidate right there. Nice juke by Spears as he fights to the 22. Over 120 yards today. He's averaging 6 a carry. Groves heading for play action, and he's brought down immediately. Leo Chanel off the blitz. Oh, man. That was not good. Hand off to Spears, and dude, Skoronsky and Jenkins are struggling in the second half. 3rd and 15. Burks is already back. Firing, open man. Mims got it. Out at the 9. What? You know what? No, let's go with Latham and Guyton here. Not even going to try to give Jenkins another chance to mess things up. Doesn't matter. Chanel is not to be stopped. Under 3 to go. What a drive. What a long drive so far. Raynaud up to the 6. And now it's 3rd and go. This is the difference between a field goal and a touchdown. They moved. I swear they jumped. I swear that was the Chiefs. Let's go. Both teams with pretty bad offsides penalties. 3rd and goal at the 3 instead. Gross trying to run. Not going to happen. And we've got to kick the field goal. Dang. Alright. We're putting the game in the defense's hands. 4th and goal at the 3. Aubrey hits another kick. Up by 3 with 2 minutes left. Well, if I was on the 1 yard line or something, maybe I go for that. I'm not even going to lie. I might go for that on 4th and goal at the 1. Does anybody remember Sammy Watkins? I'm sure people remember Sammy Watkins. Anyway, I just randomly brought up his name because I saw number 14. 1st and 10. Can Mahomes do it again? And they've got it to their man Pacheco, who gets right out of bounds after a gain of 7. Okay, so, yeah, Mahomes is going to have more yards than Groves after today. He has 300 right now. I don't even think we have 300, and we're not even going to be on the field. Oh, and that ball hits the lineman. I mean, I don't think Mahomes could have predicted that one. It's going to be 3rd and 3. And he got his wide open man, Worthy. I said already that I don't want my game to come down to a field goal, but it looks like it might for Kansas City. Oh, man. Worthy wide open. I'm trying to guard it downfield. Right now, the 5-second runoff after like a 15-yard gain. That would have been at least a 15-second runoff for me. And Pacheco breaks the tackle and gets out of bounds. What are we doing? I mean, I did everything right except for Jamel Dean decided not to make the tackle. Don't I have secure tackler on him? Maybe I don't. Less than a minute to go. 2nd and 4. And they've got their man again. It's Wiley. And now they're at the 20. They might not even need to kick a field goal. They might just score. Guys, not today. Not today. Firing for Worthy. Knocked away by Dean. What an aggressive pass. Does not result in anything but an incompletion, as it will be 2nd and 10. Motion man. Wally feels huge. He looks really big. Now that I think about it. And caught by, what's your name? Rucker. 3rd and 3 at the 18. 45. This is big. This is a big 3rd down. If they can get like inside the 10 here, we might be cooked. Mahomes puts Wally in a short motion, and he got his man. Guess who? It's Anthony freaking Rucker at the 10. Down to 17. The Chiefs are not planning on calling a lot of plays. They want to just see if they can score a touchdown here, and that's it. Fire short. Rucker short. Down at the 1. The Chiefs are going to kick the field goal. There's no even reason to ice them. They're not going to miss this kick. The Chiefs, from the 1, tie up the game. I just didn't see a reason to waste time by icing them and give them maybe a chance to think about it and go for it. Like, I was like, no, just let them kick. Just let them kick it. What a game so far. Well, I mean, might as well see if we can do something crazy here. Firing, not at the end zone quite. And we will head to overtime. Okay. Yes, just make the stream even longer. That's exactly what I wanted.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
Okay. We should have the toss here as we are the team on the road. Tails never... It failed again. Why do I keep saying that? I keep saying tails never fails. I don't think I've won an overtime toss this year. Yeah.
So 4 quarters couldn't decide it, and it'll be the Chiefs who get the football first in this overtime session.
I'm just so scared because I don't think we can stop Anthony Rucker.
So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture.
There's no look at the playoff picture here.
Well, with 3 weeks left, they are in one of those 3 wild card spots, Charles, but that spot is not clinched, and there's not a ton of breathing room for them. So the bottom line,
can we guard? Okay, Rucker's not even on the field right now. Here comes Mahomes, fires for the tight end, and he's got the first. Powell got beat there. I tried to clean it up, but I was not quick enough. Same formation. Motion man this time around, okay. And that's knocked away by... My bad, I was going to say tap. Taylor Sparks. And Baker got beat. But Sparks made the play. 2nd and 10. I almost said 3rd and 10. No, they just got first down. Pacheco's carry for 3 yards. 3rd and 7. This is crucial. 5 minutes to go in OT. Mahomes to throw. And he can't find anyone. He's going to run. Mahomes is sacked. Ernest Jones.
Able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard.
And the Chiefs will be forced to punt and give us a shot.
On for a very important punt here in overtime.
Ooh, that isn't looking too great. Out at the 24.
I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. They'll start this drive.
And dude, oh my goodness, the Chiefs are all over that. Raynaud not going nowhere.
This being their 2nd opportunity in overtime, 3rd overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm. And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball down.
Oh my goodness. They are not letting runs pass right now. As Spears will lose X Factor, but I don't think that really matters. We weren't really using it. We were doing mostly inside runs. Firing to the open man, Jatavion Sanders, and is knocked away. Both teams have to punt, but the Chiefs are winning the field position battle.
Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent.
And look at their punt blocking.
So
We have no DBs even near the man. And the Chiefs will start from the 37. Next score wins. 3 minutes left. There's no way we end this with a tie, right? One of these two quarterbacks have got to close this out very soon. But the question is, will it be Mahomes or will it be Groves? Looking like Mahomes right now. He's got the ball. And they've got a good kicker.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Caught by Worthy. He's knocked down short. 2nd and 1. Come on, guys. We're so close to a 16-1 record. Firing, caught by Rice in Titan territory. That's not very good.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Hutchinson, what the frick is this play?
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Nice tackle. No, Dean missed. Hutchinson brings him down. Dean, what are you doing? You can't miss every tackle, man. Oh my God, 2-minute warning. I mean, it looks like it's either Chiefs win or tie. That's really what it looks like right now. Let's just not have Hutchinson in coverage anymore. I think that's a solid strategy. Pacheco avoids, and he's in field goal range. I think that might be the game. Baker and Powell couldn't reach him. And Pacheco, no gain.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Nice tackle by Powell. We have to call our last timeout. Even though it really doesn't matter because they hit this field goal, it doesn't matter. They just win. As it looks like that run would be enough to end it. Pacheco down again. And now Butker to win it. And end our 8-game winning streak. His kick is good. You have to think if maybe one of those interceptions didn't happen, that this is going the other way, but instead, Mahomes, Pacheco do it once again. And maybe the game of the year does not go in our favor. I mean, the thing is, the only thing that we can say positive is that we were missing 3 players for this entire game, our 2 best receivers. And what? No, we haven't. Or maybe the Steelers lost, and that's why they're saying that, because they lost and we just clinched home field advantage. Groves had a solid game, but the 2 turnovers. Spears was amazing again. Receivers all had solid games. Guerrero allowed us 15 tackles from Baker. 2 sacks from Hutchinson. Dude, we just didn't do enough. Like, we did solid. Like, the game we just played beats most teams in the NFL, but obviously we didn't beat Patrick Mahomes. And that's what we need to beat today. Our first loss since week freaking 6. Well, we have some players to upgrade. Yeah, Powell, you need to get that pass coverage up, because what you did on that tight end out route was criminal. 3 zone. I was honestly looking for man, but we'll take that. And then Skoronski. He got basically all pass block. He's been our center for a little bit now. I guess we could. Let's just do Chester just in case he does find a way back on the field. He needs to be a better pass blocker, because he's really bad at that. So this stream has already been an hour and 15, and we're about to head into another game. And Bushrod, how long are you out for? 5, 4. He's literally out. He'll be back before Russell gets back. He'll be out for. Actually, he'll be back by wild card because this. Now he'll have 3 weeks and then 2 weeks. Yeah, and then if we're at, because they say we clinched the bye. Wait, we didn't though. Unless, I mean, yeah, they would say we clinched home field advantage if we did. I think. Because if we lose out and go 13-4, no, we literally didn't. Because the Steelers win out and we don't win any games. We don't have first round bye. And all Steelers have to do is win 2 more games, and that's to lose 2 more games. And the Steelers play Patriots and then who? Because right now it's looking very winnable. And the Steelers have been on Dolphins. They've been on a 7-game win streak. Playing like, what, 1 good team? Just the freaking, I guess we could say 2, the Falcons and the Browns. Those teams aren't even in the playoffs. Yet we play this. Oh, the Texans lost again. They're done. They're done. They're done. Yeah, it seems like the playoff picture is pretty much just the 8th seed and up because Texans are going to have to do something crazy to make the playoffs. Well, they have to beat us first. If they lose, they're done. If they lose this game, they're done. We just need to win today, and we're probably first seed. Well, it really counts like if we were to lose out or go, like let's say if we beat the Texans here and lost to the Lions, would we be number 1 still? I think we would because it counts on how many conference losses we have. We haven't played head to head, so like we're 4-1. Oh, the Steelers are freaking 6-0. If it goes to division, then the Steelers won all their division games. As a matter of fact, all of our losses are against the AFC, and the Steelers only have 1. So I think if we actually end up tying records, then the Steelers would win. So we kind of need to win out. But this is the playoff picture right now. Steelers right now play the Dolphins. Broncos play Chiefs. Bills play Browns. But the Armadillos are 1 game away. But I don't really care if what teams in our division make the playoffs. Groves is now 2nd in yards behind Patrick Mahomes. Snead's tied for 1st in interceptions. And Spears is 2nd for yards, or 3rd for yards. We have a few stories. I'm going to write these stories down now so I don't forget. It's just 3. Okay, so Mayo Cooper won top cornerback. Is he good? Well, he is number 1. His ratings don't really look good. Solid physicals. I mean, I don't really see much from him, honestly. Anyway, let's focus on getting this stream over with 1 more game. If we lose out, man, and don't get the first round bye, I'm gonna be super mad. Cause that's like an extra game without our starters. Oh yeah, we're gonna be missing Russell for a while. Cause there's no break in between the bye week. I mean, there's no bye week in between the end of the season and the playoffs. So he's gonna miss this week. That'll be 3 weeks, 2 weeks. He's going to miss the wild card. Because the thing is, Crocker will be back at the wild card. Bushra will be back at the divisional. Russell won't be back until the AFC Championship. If we make it there, we might not see Russell for the rest of the playoffs. Cause like that's crazy, man. All right, weekly strategy. We need this win, guys. We played really tough against the Chiefs. Dude, when did freaking Stroud hit 97 overall? Yeah, we got clearly exhausted by that snow game. We don't really have time to be playing like tired because we just lost like a really big game, especially with how strong the Steelers are playing right now. They might close out the season with 9 wins in a row. We don't have Bushrod today. Chester Favorite's hurt, which no one really cares. I guess I should check to see if Wyatt is our second string rush defensive tackle. He is. Alright, well, we really need this win. We'll be wearing our away throwbacks.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll be watching Marvin Mills. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Titans and the Texans, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. It's Scott Crocker here with you. We get time for a division rematch. One side seeking a sweep, the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, right?
Here we go. Week 17 against the Texans. Must win.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position start.
We are a better team, but we have a bunch of injuries. Who we still have, though? We still have Greg Groves. We still have Tyjae Spears.
Get a look at here, this second-year passer.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play.
And you still got me, the best coach in the NFL.
He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement.
Listen, man, we've lost by our 2 games by a combined 6 points this year. I'm still confident in this team. We've done a lot of things that no NFL team has ever done, I think. Maybe.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the barn later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the
Firing to the open man, Donald Reynaud. And he's up to the 48.
Step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Spears had a good game last week. It just wasn't enough.
Spears. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now we'll take
He's talking some trash.
on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go.
This is another really good defense we're facing off against. As Spears gets 4 on that carry, it'll be 3rd and 3.
Enemy territory. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Okay, linebacker blitz here. Oh, come on, he bumped into me, man. 62-yard field goal for Brandon Aubrey right here. Aubrey's kick is up, and it is good from 62. All right, well, that was an interesting drive to begin. I know that's nowhere near the peak of what our offense is going to do to the Texans today, I'll tell you that.
They just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
But, I mean, even if this offense isn't as high overall as the Chiefs, I mean, it's got another high 90 overall X Factor QB. And even if they're on a bit of a losing streak, the Texans can beat us any week. So.
Coming to win instead of showing up in a contest, they ended up dropping 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Here comes Stroud. Fires short. Caught by Dell, and oh my God. Oh no. That was not good. That was too easy. Thing is, zone wasn't really helping us last week either. Zone, they just kept getting guys open short. And now that might be happening this week against Houston. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because Tap got beat that time too. 3 throws, 3 completions for CJ Stroud. Not great. And then the run is going to be a nice gain of 3 to make it 2nd and go at the 2. And they throw it, and it's short. What a tackle by Baker. 3rd and goal. Stroud is sacked. I'm not sure why you decide to throw there. I mean, it's their choice. It'll be a tie game. Okay, it starts 3-3, kind of similarly to the Chiefs game. Wait, no, Chiefs game started 7-3. Anyway. That was not a great start. Patriots, I'm going to need you to pull out a miracle here and beat the Steelers. Yeah, Groves, one of the best touchdown passers and yards. That wasn't really a correct sentence, but you know, I tried my hardest. Firing, that's caught by Burks. He's had some crazy games against the Titans, and Spears just randomly starts limping. And he limps to the bench, so that's much better than limping to the trainer's room or something, so. Or the locker room. 2nd down, Raynaud squeezes and gets a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And Raynaud gets 5. Reinhardt, not much. Listen, good blocking is nice, but sometimes you're going to need a little bit more than that. Sometimes you're going to need your guys to get downfield after making their first contact. Open man, Raynaud dropped it! You're too good to drop things! What is going on? Raynaud has like at least 78 catching. He's never dropped an open pass for me before until today. 81 catching, and he dropped a wide open pass. I've never seen that in my life. The punt is away. And it's down at the 13. That's so bad, dude. pretty much a free play. I see, oh, they have the linebackers blitzing. Let me get this to Raynaud wide open. He drops the ball. Are we not locked in? We really cannot lose this game. I mean, I don't think we're going to lose the Lions anyway, and then we're missing tackles. Ooh, we're definitely not locked in. So I'm going to have to put in a little bit of extra work today to make us competitive, because we were locked in against the Chiefs. We just lost. This week, we're not locked in. And nice play by Ernest Jones, making it 3rd and 4. Oh, wide open. What are we doing, Sparks? What happened there? They just chose a lot of deep routes, which should have gotten cooked by my blitz. But Sparks just got cooked on the press, which I didn't even know he was going to go for a press there, but I did go for press. I gotta remember, Sparks is like our worst guy man defense on our team. Run to Coleman. And it's a great tackle by Sparks in the backfield. I think Sparks, I should be able to tell the difference. Like, Sparks is a little bit lighter than Starks, and also wears a completely different number. Motion man. Coleman again, not going anywhere. Lucas Van Ness. Dude, the end of the first quarter, and it's 3-3. This is a must-win for the Texans if they want even a chance for the playoffs, and I feel like this is a must-win for us if we want to go to be the first round bye. Because if we lose, and then we both in both the Steelers and us win in week 18, it looks like by our conference and division records that the Steelers will go to the playoffs. I mean, get the first round bye. And he's already brought down by Ernest Jones. What happened? Oh, it was the stupid glitch where the offensive lineman decided not to block the edge rusher. I mean, I can't really be proud of that one, but I'll take it, I guess. It's not like I can be not proud of it. I mean, it's not my fault that the game is broken. James Meredith, nice return to our own 47. Groves wants to throw on first down. There's a flag as it's a caught. I'm sure it's holding. And we'll be going back 10 yards. Thanks, guys. It's on the tackle, Eric Guerrero. Firing downfield. Can he get there? No. Dude, that was so close to being the best throw of Greg Groves' career. I mean, that was so near perfect. It's insane. Firing to Sanders, maybe? No, that's Huff. He only gets 3. I think I threw it too late. It'll be 3rd and 17. Caught. Sanders will be short. We're going to have to punt again. Just not much offense going on right now. And there goes the punt by Stonehouse. And they'll be down at the 9 this time around by Devontae Smith. And not the receiver, the cornerback, Devontae Smith. And that's a nice play because I went to the outside, so Schultz had a ton of room inside. But thanks to Lucas Van Ness, it ends up only being a 2-yard gain. He throws, open man. I just completely missed. I mean, he was going to catch it and get the first down anyway, but I also gave him extra yards. And I tried to switch to play receiver, but that did not happen. 2nd and 2. I mean, Stroud is very comfortable right now for the most part. Except for that, like, one glitch sack, but I don't really. Coleman is short. Brought down by Sparks again for a loss, as it'll be 3rd and 3. And I thought, okay, he broke the tackle. Are we locking it? Dude, is that Dean missing another tackle, by the way? Because I'm really getting tired of him. I mean, he's not going to be re-signed anyway, but I need him to play well for the playoffs, and he cannot tackle right now. And right now, CJ Stroud is as comfortable as ever. Just throwing straight, complete passes over and over. And that's wide open again. I mean, man doesn't really seem to be working. Zone definitely not working. What do we do? Oh my god, miss another tackle. That's what we do. And another. And Schultz is all the way to the 10. Why are we... I mean, I don't know. We're just not going to tackle today, I guess. That's like 4 broken tackles in this one drive. And it's caught by Schultz. Okay, now Snead can't guard Dalton Schultz. Do we have anybody who can guard an out route? Anybody? Here comes Stroud. At least Sparks is tackling. 3rd and 5. And a Hutchinson sack. Accidentally turned into the freaking cornerback, which would have let that guy wide open. But luckily, Hutchinson made the play anyway. And we're nearly through a full half, and it's about to be 6-3. Okay. And we'll be starting at the 30. There's a lot of runs where you're very close to breaking them, but one player ends up messing it up. Firing short to Burks. Sanders drops it, and he had to jump for it anyway. I'm kind of missing Ian Crocker right now. I mean, our tight end position is pretty much void. I thought Sanders would be doing slightly better at being his replacement, but not really. He's just been kind of back to like we're using... Oh, that might be picked. Yep, it is. We're just not doing it today. And then, like, the Texans get the ball, like... Okay, thank you for our defense, at least. I think Wyatt and Van Ness got there. Yep. And the Texans called a timeout. Could we just tackle? And it'll be 3rd and 15. Just get the stop. They're going to run. I mean, maybe they'll do a really bad punt. Nope, it's like a perfect punt. I don't even think I want to throw anymore because Like, we're at the 5-yard line. All right, we'll end halftime with 3 points. That's great. That's absolutely amazing.
While New Year's parties get set up nationwide this afternoon, we're closer to ringing in the holiday ourselves. That's halftime here on New Year's Eve. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Colts who have the lead in the second quarter. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they've got the lead over the visiting Chicago Bears. Jordan Love has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. A.J. Brown, a touchdown reception. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break. We're happy to
Getting the halftime stats, Tom, because first of all, it's not something you want to see. And actually, I do want to look at our completion percentage. 50%, nice. And Stroud is 100%, so. I mean, you could say we're playing good defense, but are we really? Like, if you take away the sacks, our defense has been absolutely terrible. We have no forcing completions. I should really just take away the defensive line in general, because it's just been, the linebackers have been making tackles for loss on the run game. Oh my goodness. I feel bad for Coleman. We're absolutely obliterating the entire run game, which makes them throw the ball, which is good for them because they are destroying us when they throw the ball. Oh my God, what a hit. It'll be 3rd and 11 for Stroud. And Stroud is brought down. Braxton tap on the blitz. And what is he doing? But that's a really big stop. Yeah, another drive where he stopped the Texans despite not forcing any incompletions at all. No, he literally pinned us inside the 5 last time. You're saying that was his best punt? And here comes Spears. And he gets to the 35. That's only his 4th carry. Am I the reason we're losing? I mean, I know I threw the bad pick, but I mean, like, dang. At least that didn't result in any points. Can I get some outside runs? I literally chose that as my game plan. And they're just saying, no, you don't get outside runs, actually. Oh my God. Everyone's just trying to hurt each other today. It's too late in the season for that. Well, none of these guys are blitzing. Guerrero told me so, y'all can fake it all y'all want. And also, gotta thank screen. I gotta stop calling those on 3rd down, because, like, at least I call them on 2nd or 1st down, I get another chance after that. But after I miss it on 3rd down, there's no, like, I gotta stop calling screens on 3rd down. I'm gonna drill it in my head. Only call those on 1st or 2nd. Anyway, it's tie game. Yeah, Eagles and Bengals is cute, but I kind of need to know how the Steelers game is going. You know, I'd rather just sweep the Texans anyway, because I don't like them. They have an injury, that sucks. 5-yard gain. Sparks has been pretty good tackling this week. It was just that one play where he got beat downfield. But, like, tackling-wise, he's been really good. Now Coleman wants to explode for yardage. I mean, Hutchinson, they double blocked Hutchinson. That's really all you have to do against our D line. That's the only guy who stops the run. I say maybe sometimes Ernest Jones, but that's pretty much it. And yeah, nobody open. Stroud throws it away. Wilkins patting him on the shoulder like, good decision, little man. He goes for a jump ball to the running back, and he's wide open. Oh, I hate Amani Hooker. That's why we call him the slowest safety in the league. He's getting dusted by a running back. Oh, my God. This would be such a bad loss, because if we lose here and the Steelers win, it doesn't matter what happens next week. The Steelers can take the first round bye anyway. Like that, we really cannot lose this week. And all the game wants to show is the Bengals and Eagles game, because they completely ruined the bottom scoreboard thing that they had last year. It literally was fine for the last few years, and now it's back. It's terrible. Anyway, what are you doing? Dude, I hate blocking tracking. There's no way you don't block him right there. There's no one else. He just decides, oh, I'm going to block nobody. Candidate gets the first. I know you're not getting cooked by Al Shire, JC. Aziz Al Shire, you at least have 100 pounds on him. This one's caught by Sanders, and he'll have a first down to the 40, but can we get into the end zone? That's all I really care about. Firing downfield, that's not going to be enough. Oh my God, what a catch! Never doubting Traylon Burks again. How does he catch this? Over Derek Stingley. Stingley just is not in position, and what a play by Traylon Burks. I mean, is his left foot down, though? His right foot down? Does his right foot get down? I mean, okay, it does right there. But I think his left foot was down before then. Yeah, that's going to be reversed. No, it's not. I'm not exactly sure what the refs are doing, but I'll definitely take it. Flipped out to Tyjae Spears, and he's going to score. Tie game. Both teams need this win for completely different reasons. They needed to make the playoffs in general. We needed probably to be the first seed. Us two was just find a way to lose to the Patriots somehow, which I haven't seen their game. All they want to show me is the Bengals and Eagles. So. Nice tackling, guys. Oh, crap. Pick it off! No! Starks missed. And, I mean, they're going to take the lead now because they have the ball in field goal range again. CJ Stroud, still only one incompletion on the entire day. And, I mean, we can't stop him. We couldn't stop Patrick Mahomes. We can't stop CJ Stroud. Nice tackle by me, Jerome Baker. It'll be 3rd and 2. They'll throw. Pick it off. Oh my God, Jamel Dean is so trash. It's unbelievable. He either gets completely cooked or is on the receiver and they break the tackle. Every time. Even McCreary was not letting this many broken tackles happen. I say McCreary was generally worse in coverage, but oh my God. Dean has had 5 tackles broken from him in the last 2 games. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And now 2nd and 9 for Houston. Dude, if this is a pass, I'm cooked because Dean is getting cooked by Nico Collins. He cannot guard him. It's play action. They get it out wide open. Tank Dell. Texans take the lead back. This is going to be another loss. I mean, that's just... He got bumped by every player that was on the other side. Is this the same team? I'm not even sure. I mean, I know we're playing with injuries. It's not the offense I'm worried about, really. It's Jamel Dean specifically. He is really, really making us worse. Because he was getting cooked all last week. Getting cooked all this week. We're sacked. We have way too much time for how they blitzed, and we just still couldn't get anyone open. We're going to go short. They're right on that. 3 and out. I'm sure it's going to be the most perfect punt blocking we've ever seen. Yep. Nice tackle, though, by Devontae Smith. We are in a absolutely down, terrible spot right now. Oh, my God. Stroud's wondering if he can be stopped. Even at this point, he's wondering, is there literally anything I saw you jump, Ernest? Which I'm actually kind of wondering how you jump. Oh, no, never mind. It was false start. I was going to say, because you're not even blitzing, so there's no reason for you to jump. 2nd and 16. I mean, you see that, dude. Snead just not paying any attention. So from 3rd and 16 to 2nd and 16 to 3rd and 7, which is a big difference. This is very convertible. I think I just want to play man. I don't even want to play zone, because if I play zone, never mind. Dean got beat again. Like, what are we gonna do with Jamel Dean? What are we gonna do with him? Having probably his worst game of his career, including his rookie games with Tampa Bay, because this is unbelievable. And that's field goal range. Pretty much the game right there. Oh man, we're really about to be in a spot where winning does not mean anything. After basically having the entire conference in our hand, we lose 2 games. Like, we can't stop them right now. And now if the Steelers win, we have to hope for them to lose next week. That's how cooked we are. Thanks to losing these last 2 games. And they know what they're doing. They're wasting time, too. Well, we quite literally need to stop here for any shot, any chance of winning this. But I mean, based on how our defense and CJ Stroud has been playing, I just don't see that happening. and we just still don't want to tackle. Y'all just want to give them every chance possible. We're already down 2 scores now with 3 minutes left, and y'all want to let them break more tackles. 10-point game. What's he saying Smith? His name is Richard. His name is Smith Richard, which Smith as a first name is crazy, so I'm just going to not believe that. Alright, well, let's see if we can do something crazy. Looking downfield for Mims. Not going to happen. It was overthrown literally anyway. Else that's not Spears' stats. So that's cool. But Groves overthrew that anyway, so it literally didn't matter if I went for aggressive or run after catch or whatever you want to call them. The archetypes. That linebacker just okay. Oh, yeah, that safety's all over that. All right, well, this is the game right here. Yeah, it's not going to be caught. Just a tough last 2 games. I mean, no, last week it wasn't tough. It was just a loss. Like, that's just a good football game. You play on the road in the snow. This week, though, we literally did not show up. Oh, they're going empty. They're completing this, man. 1 incompletion for Stroud today. I'm not expecting another one. It's going to be a touchdown. I did not mean to flick that, but, I mean, didn't really change anything about the game or the play.
So it's a